Okay, we're back. We're working on the camber plates on the 71 Datsun using Techno Toy Tuning equipment. So I'm working on the back at the moment, and just want to show you. So if you remember last time, I'm just going to show you over here. I took the metal off, but now what I've done is I've cleaned the area up and going to be marking these out. I'm pretty much welding them into place. Remembering the angles that we recorded last time when we initially ground the top off. One thing I've got to share with you guys: safety. Now, my friend James always says, protect your eyes today so you can see tomorrow. So, you know, a couple of things that I always take note of is always put your tassels away, because they'll get caught in the grinder, right? And then, you know, they will strangle you. Safety glasses and gloves where you can, but don't use so much safety equipment that it kind of is a hindrance and you actually get hurt. But I just want to share this with you. So you can buy this fitment to go onto your grinder. It's about $5 from Princess Auto, but it's a really great way of getting any filler or any into the nooks and crannies into the kind of camber plate tops. So just a top tip from me today. So let's get on with it. Okay, so what I've done is I have now marked out where the camber plate's going to go. So I'm going to show you how I've done it. I'm sure there are better ways. I'm sure there's more accurate ways of doing it, but I've done it to the best of my knowledge. So the first thing that I did was, if you look here, I've marked 2 center white spots on the camber plate itself, so you can see that. And then what I did is, if you look here, and you can see that I've taken some measurements, and I have done the same on the top of both strut housings. And then what I did was I got a string line from here right through to the top of the other side, and really just looked at it to make sure that when I'm installing them, they're somewhat going to be parallel to each other. So with the marks that I've put on top of the camber plates, if you look what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to line them up like so, and that's where I'm going to be cutting out the top of the strut housing and welding the camber plates in. So I hope that's helpful for anybody that's trying to do it. Okay, now I've I marked it out. I've ground it all out, and pretty much the shape that I drew on it before. You know, a really good tool to use is a rotary file bit, or if you've got a carbide die grinder bit, you can use that too. So that was really quick to get it out. And if you look now, it fits in pretty nicely. And now I'll be cleaning up the other side and welding it all up. Okay, so what I've done is I have tacked in the first one. I've just tacked it. I've left a slight lip, so I've got something to weld to. I'm not very good at welding on flat plates, so I'm going to weld into the edge there, try and get some good penetration. And so I've tacked it one side. Now I'm going to use my phone like I did with the angles, set the angles, tack the other sides, tack down here, and then give it a weld. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so I took my MIG welder, got it in there, and I seem to have got pretty good bead all the way around. I think I've got some really good penetration, cross-stitch across the top here and the bottom here. So yeah, I did the best I could. Now I'm going to clean it up and move to the other side. So a good few hours of work today, and as you can see, both the strut towers are complete now. So next is to clean the tops up, paint them up, paint inside, and start bolting the suspension in. So, and then afterwards we're going to move to the front struts as well. So it was a good experience today, lots learned, but hope it helps you.